Hey, and welcome to the Drep and Stone podcast, a podcast where two friends raise a glass and have a conversation. I'm Nick.
I'm Kyle.
Did I cut you off?
No.
Okay, I didn't know if you wanted to like extend your name. I'll give you some space. Ready?
Yep. I'm Kyle.
Well, I was also wondering why you were moving away from me, but I will give you space.
Yo.
Listen. The Whiskey Cave ain't that big.
I was running around over there.
Listen, I know
Crazy.
that our podcast money has afforded this palatial domicile.
Right.
But
Over there
the
spelunking.
Correct. But the Whiskey Cave is still the same size.
Yeah.
Like I had when you know,
Knocked back a few stalactites,
correct.
couple of stalagmites.
Ooh. You want the tops and the bottoms clean.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I
a
mean?
little manscaping, you know what I'm saying? Cavescaping.
Listen, oh gross. you
And dark in there.
you do whatever makes you feel comfortable. I mean, again, everybody knows I record this with my pants off. They're like,
Everybody
I'm
knows.
comfortable.
I'm always comfortable.
As soon as you walk in the door, I just like immediately get comfortable.
All right.
Yeah. Hey, you just got back from a vacation. How was it?
It was great.
Yeah,
It was cold.
Oh, yeah. Where'd you go?
Went up to New England.
Oh,
Hit up 6 different states.
damn.
Yeah.
Wow. That's I mean, to be fair, it's New England, so that's not hard to do.
Yeah, they're
at
all kind of right there.
Yeah, but that's a feat.
Yeah. We did Connecticut.
Okay.
We did Massachusetts.
2.
We did Rhode Island.
3.
New Hampshire.
4.
Vermont.
5.
We also made it to Maine.
6.
Yep.
Wow, 6 states. Okay, which was your favorite?
Oh, man. It's hard to really kind of say. Like,
Yeah.
We spent some time on the coast. We went to Cape Cod.
Yeah.
Obviously, Rhode Island. It's right there. And the maritime winter thing is dope.
Yeah.
It's just great.
Yeah.
It's such a fun and so unique environment to be a part of. And so then we also went around and we went up into the mountains. We were in the White Mountains. We were in the Green Mountains. We were just all over the mountains. Berkshires. We were all over the place.
Yeah.
And it's such a strikingly different environment compared to the nautical aspect.
Yeah, still New England, but like different New England.
Just very different.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
Appalachian.
Careful.
And just different. And it's hard to really say like which one I prefer, honestly. Like
Yeah.
there's something really great about both. We had a great time, saw a lot of snow. It
Which
great.
was kind of your like that was the purpose is to go
that
see
was
snow.
that was a lot of the purpose. My kids haven't really experienced snow since they were like little. Not that they could really remember. So yeah, that was kind of the objective. And
Did you see? I know
found some.
you sent me pictures of you guys like in snow, but did you get fall snow?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. There
great,
was
great.
it was kind of really neat the way that the trip ended up working out. We landed in Connecticut and there were piles of snow still around, but nothing you could really walk through. Like they were just like where they had cleared parking lots and stuff. So they'd be like, oh yeah, over there in the corner of the parking lot, there's a big mound of snow over there. And
Which at that
then-
point is more just like compacted ice.
yeah, it's nothing fun about it. Then we went to Cape Cod and things were still cold there. There's a lot of ice and stuff like that. And again, like there was some snow, but like it's like old snow.
Yeah.
Snow that's been there for several days and it's not really like, again, anything you can really enjoy. But then we went up into New Hampshire and stayed for a few nights right at the foot of a ski resort.
Oh yeah.
And so like we could literally sit out in the hot tub of the Airbnb and watch people skiing all day
that's
long.
cool.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. And they had snow there. It snowed, it like flurried one night while we were there and we got to kind of go out and stand in it, I guess. There was snow all over the ground there and we did found a couple of trailheads that we kind of like got out on and kind of went in a couple 100 yards and kind of crunched through the snow. And that was kind of super nice. But then when we got into the Berkshires in Massachusetts, we were there. And one day that we were there, it snowed about 12 inches on us.
Oh.
So we got to sit there just the whole day.
Yeah.
Like at some point in time, we did venture out for nourishment purposes. We were like, we had a there was like a recommendation of a restaurant of like a mom and pop that was like 15, 20 minutes away.
Yeah.
We were going to try to go to that. All fairness, I woke up that morning and looked outside, saw the snow, and was like, well, we're done.
Here's where
like,
we are.
We can't do anything.
Yeah.
Like, it's snowing. I'm from Alabama. Like when it starts snowing, it's like shit's shut down. Like
Yeah.
nothing stays open. And so like I start kind of putting forth my knowledge of snow, and my wife, who's from New York, is like, everything will be fine. Like everything's still going to be open. So we were going to attempt to go to this restaurant. 2 different routes that we tried to take to get there. The plows hadn't gone through those roads yet. And
that's
just
the
like,
tough part.
that's just
like you could do it, but it's also
what if,
yeah.
So we ended up just vying for the grocery store that day, and we went and bought groceries and just went back home and had lunch and had stuff for dinner.
Yeah. Good. Probably.
And it was great. It was a great call anyway, just because like we just got to sit there and watch the snow accumulate,
and like,
and it kept accumulating.
Every time I'm in a place where like it's actually snowing, I get so giddy.
Yeah.
Like the last time I saw snow fall was around Christmas time in Asheville. It was just tiny little flurry, like a couple of flakes here and there. I'm like, oh my God, it's snowing. And like, I just get so giddy.
Yeah.
But we were in Montana once and it was like snowing.
Yeah.
Probably as much as you just mentioned. And I love how quiet it gets.
Yeah.
Just because like the snow just dampens all of the noise around you.
Yeah.
Especially like, did you go out at night and it was snowing?
Ironically, it didn't snow at night.
It was just day.
It was just during the day.
But still, like it dampens all that sound. And if it's quiet enough, like kind of naturally, you get this like just
yeah,
which is, I freaking love that sound.
Yeah, like when we went out on a few trailheads and stuff, like you're out there. I mean, it was the White Mountain National Park. There's not much out there anyway.
Yeah,
but it's so quiet.
Yeah,
especially like that time of year. Like there's just nothing moving.
Yeah,
like, there's
no
rustling in the leaves because there's no leaves.
Right,
like, it's just sticks.
It's just quiet.
Yeah, and so like the only thing you're hearing is your footsteps.
Yep.
You know, like one trailhead that we went down, there was a brook that followed along right beside the trail.
Yeah.
It was really similar.
Did you tell her to go away? Like stop.
Brooke,
like it's a little creepy.
Okay, like I'm with my kids. Like,
yeah.
You're making me uncomfortable. It was very similar to that one that we did in Vermont.
Oh yeah.
Where we walked into like, and like somebody slipped and fell in the water or something. Like I can't remember, but it's very similar to that, and it just kind of followed that bit of a brook.
Yeah.
For a good ways. So there were like moments where like you would see a waterfall and stuff, but like it's a frozen waterfall.
Right.
It's fantastic.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad you had a good experience.
Yeah. There was one point where one day we were going over. It was when we were leaving New Hampshire, going back down into Massachusetts, and then we crossed over into Vermont, went down, hit up Harpoon Brewery.
Oh yeah.
Which was just by chance.
Like you just
that was not the
and you're
plan.
Like, oh.
Not even.
Oh wow.
Like we just kind of got to the point where we were like, "Are we hungry? Is it time to stop?"
Yeah.
We all kind of agreed, like, "Yeah, I could eat." All right, what's in the next place? Oh, Harpoon Brewery.
Yeah, let's go.
Is literally 5 minutes away, and we did it. And like, was that? Have you been to Harpoon?
Not the Vermont Harpoon. I've been to the Harpoon in Boston.
Gotcha.
Yeah, which is, I don't know if that's the original. I don't remember if Vermont's the original or if Boston's the original.
But we were going over the White Mountains, and we got up to a point that had a lookout.
Yeah.
And we jumped out at that point. That was the first time that we saw like fresh, crunchy snow, because it had snowed on top of those mountains that night, and it was 3 degrees.
It's fantastic.
It was wild. Like I mean, like I didn't have a jacket on or anything, and like immediately ran out and like we ran through the snow to get over to like where the little lookout spot would normally be. You know, like there's like a little pergola kind of a thing over there. Didn't have gloves on or anything, and I went to make a snowball and throw it at my oldest. That was the wrong choice.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Man, like
it is
started
like needles
biting immediately, and I was like, okay, bad call. Like, don't do that again. Yeah,
there's like a point where, and I'm gonna say like, people obviously who live in colder climates, they're like, weak. Yeah. But I feel like, I feel like there's a point where like your body doesn't register any more cold. It just is like, it's cold. Yeah. And it sucks.
Yeah. It's hard. Like, like that's what we were saying of like, it was 3 degrees. And then by the time we got down the other side of the mountain, it was 33 degrees.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was like, that's a 30-degree swing. That's like going from 70 to 50 or 70 to 40.
Yeah.
And as different as that is, going from 30 to 3 was not that. Yeah. It's just cold.
Well, and that's like, so again, in Montana, we were snowmobiling and it was in the negative single digits.
Right.
But then you add, 30 miles an hour on a snowmobile and that wind chill just ramps it up and it is miserable.
Yeah.
But like then when you're done moving, it's still miserable, but like it's not windy anymore. It's just still miserable.
Right.
So
yeah, for sure.
Hey, you want to drink something?
Yeah. What you got?
I have a treat for us.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like a twisty treat?
I mean,
a sweet treat.
I have something from friends Lady of the Glen.
Hey, we know those guys.
Yeah, we had some bottles that we did not get to in our episode with them.
Oh.
And I feel like we should get to those bottles.
How dare us?
Well, I remember us talking about it. They sent us so many things. Our friend Howard at Sax Dynamics sent us so many things that we just couldn't get to it all within that episode. So I was like, listen, we got to do it at some point.
Did you say Sax Dynamics?
Yeah, Howard at Sax Dynamics, who's the importer for the U.S. importer of Lady of the Glen.
Fantastic.
We talked about Howard, and we'll have Howard on at some point in the future.
Sure.
This is an offering from Lady of the Glen, like I said, and it is a single barrel. They do their single barrelings here. They're independent bottlers. We've had that episode with them and talked to them.
Right.
If you want to go talk to, or if you want to listen to that episode, go find it. Was it this summer? Was it back this summer?
Yeah,
I think so. The one that we're going to start with is cask number 6787. It was distilled at the Royal Brackla Distillery, and it is a refill barrel. I'm assuming it's refill bourbon barrel, and the age of this thing, man, is 15 years.
Hey.
Yeah. So let's pour this one up. 15 years. Oh, and the strength, listen to this, 54.9%.
That's a lovely percent.
So do some math real quick, Kyle. What is that?
55.4? Is that what you said?
54.9. Were you even listening to me? 54.9.
That's close. It's within a point. I said 55.4.
Sure.
It's 54.9.
Yeah, okay.
I was off by 0.5.
Uh-huh.
Shut up. That's going to be 108. No, 109.8. Did you say 0.9?
I did.
Yeah. 108.9. 108.8. I think it's 108.8. Smooth jazz. 108.8.
Okay.
Sounds lovely.
What interests me the most about this Royal Brackla Distillery, I think I'm pronouncing it correctly, Brackla, is that it is near the little town that Carol and I stayed in when we were in the larger Inverness area. It's in a little town outside of the little town called Nairn. And we passed by this distillery actually a bunch of times. It's on the Cawdor estate, and I just never went in. Literally passed it. And I was like, wow, there's that. There's Royal Brackla.
Yeah, well, all right. We're going this way, though.
I remember Carol's like, you want to stop? And I was like, yeah, we'll stop it.
At some point.
It just never stops. So I'm super excited to actually try this.
There you go.
It's owned by John Dewar, Royal Brackla is. And John Dewar is owned by the larger Bacardi
conglomerate.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So here we go.
That's lovely.
I initially get, all major core bottlings of the majority of scotches tend to be that 40%.
Mm-hmm.
So it's that, but it's, jacked up a little bit.
Yep, it's got some volume on it.
Oh yeah, single malt for sure.
Highland?
Yeah. Outside of Inverness, a little bit east of Inverness, which is super interesting because you get on the other side of the mountains there, the Cairngorms, and that's where all your Speyside scotches are. So it's kind of in that. I'm gonna say it's in that general region. I'm sorry, friends in Scotland. I know that there's a bunch of differences. Please write to us and tell me everything I've gotten wrong
because I enjoy it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'll read all those emails, man. It's all that single malt goodness.
Yeah.
And just ratchet it up slightly.
Yep. I get a little nuttiness.
Yeah. And I get some oak char.
Yep.
It's there. It's not quite what you would get on a young bourbon, but it's definitely there.
Yeah. Good bit of honey.
Like a floral honey too. That proof just keeps nosing its way in there.
Yeah.
I like it. There's something, it feels, it's 15 years old. So I think it's my mind playing kind of tricks here. I know it's 15 years old, but I'm also there's some brightness to it. There's some really, it doesn't feel like dusty bookshop or anything like that. Could be the proof maybe.
I feel like my sniffer just broke.
Mid sniff?
All of a sudden I'm getting cocoa mix, hot cocoa mix. What has happened?
Maybe I didn't wash that glass very well. As you know, I drink my hot cocoa straight out of Glen's.
Just straight cocoa powder.
Dutch processed cocoa?
Yeah. I like to
sniff cocoa powder? Okay.
No, it's like a deconstructed hot cocoa. I put the powder in my mouth and then the hot water and That's delicious.
Sounds like a bad idea.
Yeah, that ain't real, but I don't know what's wrong with my nose. Maybe I need to get it on my palate.
No, I don't think you're. Well, yeah, no, we definitely do. I don't think you're wrong though. There is like a little bit of like cocoa nature, and maybe it's just because you've said that.
Yeah, no,
I don't.
I'm trying not.
You. Well, I don't. I'm trying not to embarrass you.
I just don't want you to be stupid.
All right, you ready?
Okay, that's fucking delightful.
Yeah, it is.
Ooh, what is that? What is that fruit sweetness? Like I want to go raisin, but it's not.
It reminds me of Christmas pudding.
Yeah.
Like dark fruits, but not in the jammy way.
Yeah, in a fresh, bright.
Yeah, which
like fruit way.
When you think of like Christmas pudding, like UK Christmas pudding, it's all these dark fruits too. So I don't know. I guess I don't know
dried fruits, but like
golden raisins, apricots, like things like that.
Yeah,
not in the same way that the bottle from a couple weeks ago, the Hooker by Crook was, where it's like almost like that is pinpoint holiday. It's not the same way by any means, but it has a little bit of that. Like,
you think this is sherried?
I don't think so. And the only thing that tells me that it's not is like that would be something that I feel like Lady of the Glen would want to highlight, because on other things that we've had from them, they highlight that. Like on the bottle we have later, it's a refill wine barrique.
Gotcha.
So like I feel like they'd highlight that.
This just said a refilled barrel?
Yeah, it just says refill barrel, which my assumption is it's a bourbon barrel.
You still think that?
I do. And I only say that because I don't get wine. Because like when we've had stuff that's very clearly like, I'm looking at the shelf, like that Craig Alecky it's very clearly sherry. Like that thing is dark. That thing is like big and bold and jammy AF.
Yeah, but I'm getting like this strawberry kind of, just red berry kind of a thing.
Oh, okay.
That's making me kind of think red wine. Maybe not all the way sherried.
Yeah. Well, I think that can exist just naturally. Like it doesn't have to, I don't know if there is that red wine barrel.
Correct.
Or a wine barrel in general.
But it's almost reminiscent to me of the Starward.
Yeah.
It's like in that ballpark of sweetness and fruitiness.
Yeah.
Almost like a gusher.
I know exactly what you're talking about. For all of our UK friends, a gusher. I don't know if they have gushers in the UK. Probably not, because it meets zero standards for like actual consumption.
Yeah. This is actually like a
it's a
thing that you should be
a liquid filled gummy candy for kids.
Yeah. Chewy gummy.
Bright fluorescent ish colors.
And it's got that red dye.
Oh yeah.
That y'all find illegal.
Correct.
And just unsafe for
consumption. Yeah. I see what you mean though. Like there's definitely some winey notes, but I don't know if I'm willing to go as far as to say that like this is a wine matured or a wine rested or anything like that. I think it might just be the malty nature there, just reacting to the barrel.
Yeah, could be.
And it's 15 years old.
It's an old Lady of the Glen. But I don't know. I don't think I'm indicating bourbon anywhere either.
See, I got bourbon on the nose, but not so much on the palate. I think you're right. Yeah.
But delightful.
Oh, amazing.
Like, I want to take another sip, but I've only got like 2 left.
Well, don't sip the whole thing. We got to pair it. We got to pair it with the
shit.
Did you really finish it?
No, I still got some.
Okay. We got to pair it with the one later.
See, like that one had a much more oakiness to it.
Yeah. See?
It's changing on
it. It is. So I'm going to say like Gregor and all the guys at Hannah Whiskey Merchants, man, they know what they're doing. We said that in the episodes that we did with them. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Like, that's a great pick.
Envious of that role that they've got.
Yeah. I mean,
how much fun must that be?
I could just like, I know that it's not as like day to day is probably not what we think it is. And by probably, I mean, I know
we're
it's
idealizing
not.
it.
Oh, for sure. But like just to be in the warehouse, Gregor and Paul and the rest of the guys and just hanging out and be like, yeah, that one's not ready yet. Yeah. But good thing we got to sample it now.
Right.
Or, like, okay, which of these barrels are we going to buy? That, oh, man.
That'd be so much fun.
Oh, I'm envious of that.
It must be. Yeah.
All right, now that we have a great pour, this is 1 out of 2 for this episode, Kyle.
Bring it on.
I've got something I want to bring your attention to.
Oh, okay.
And that is the 2025 Word of the Year.
Oh.
I recognize that this is 2026. But
correct.
We're not far enough into this to make really any assumptions on how this year is going to go.
Well, we usually cover this.
We usually do, and we usually cover it towards the end of the year. But, travel and everything we've been doing, I think it's still good to do some of the reflection.
Yeah.
We're still in the beginning of the year, and we can still reflect on the year that has passed.
Can you remember any of the words that we did before?
Goblin mode.
Goblin mode.
Yeah.
I don't use that.
No, me neither.
I don't know if that was a good pick.
That's the only thing I can remember.
Yeah, was that last year?
Maybe
like that might have been
last year, maybe even the year before.
Goblin mode.
Yeah. I honestly,
and more or less,
I have that. This is so my list. There are a bunch of lists, right?
Right.
My list comes from my preferred dictionary.
Oh, not the Webster's.
No, I'm sorry,
not the Oxford.
No, it is the Oxford.
It's the Oxford.
That is my preferred dictionary.
Okay,
I prefer Oxford.
Gotcha.
Quite frankly, because I just love the fact that the abridged Oxford dictionary is still like £37 if you buy it. And
can you buy it?
You can, yeah. The abridged Oxford Dictionary.
Anybody should have that. Like, just.
I mean, like word
What
nerds.
do you do with it? I mean,
impress just look your friends. Impress your friends. look at what I'm reading. Thunk.
I'm absorbing this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Osmosis. I just lay my head on this, put it under my pillow.
Sleep on it at night. Yep.
Exactly.
I got you.
So I have the answer to your question.
I think we always used the Oxford.
No. We haven't always used the Oxford.
I feel like we might have done Webster.
Yeah, it's possible. Or like, we just consulted the internet in general. And by the answer to your question, it looks like I only have 2019, which was climate emergency.
There you go. Word of the year.
So I don't really remember that.
Yeah, nah. I remember Goblin Mode.
Would you like to hear the top words of 2025 before I give you the word of 2025?
Okay, sure.
Okay. The runner-ups.
Okay.
All right. Aura farming. Have you heard this before?
No. I mean, I've heard of an aura.
Sure.
Aura farming.
Aura farming. It was one of the top words of 2025, and I'm going to give you what aura farming means as per the nerds at Oxford.
Okay.
Aura farming is the cultivation of an impressive, attractive, or charismatic persona or public image by behaving or presenting oneself in a way intended subtly to convey an air of confidence, coolness, or mystique. And I just gotta say, like, when you take part of like popular culture, which all these words are, and you like run it through the Oxford Dictionary language, it's like nerds.
Yeah.
And like that thing's not cool anymore.
Yeah, y'all just run that.
Yeah, because like you think of these words, they're said by, people who are part of popular culture. So I'm going to say like middle schoolers to like maybe, I don't know, undergrad students.
Right.
Like that's probably the majority of this because it's coming, let's be honest, majority of this is coming from internet culture, right?
Right.
So yeah, the cultivation of an impressive, attractive, or charismatic persona intended solely to convey an air of confidence, coolness, or mystique. Yeah.
Aura farming.
Its origin. It's a compound of the words aura and farming. Yeah. I know. Aura is borrowed from Latin based on the Greek meaning breath. And then, we know what farming is.
Agricultural.
Right.
Agriculture.
Is there more to that?
The act of agriculturing.
Yeah. The idea is like it's largely a response to a viral video of 11-year-old Ryan Arkan Dika from Indonesia looking effortlessly cool as he carried out his role as a motivational dancer for the crew of the traditional racing boats. You've probably seen this video.
Oh, yeah.
Like the little kid who's like he's bouncing. Yeah. That's the origin, and he's just like. He's vibing, man. He's doing the thing. Yeah. The Macarena. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's doing the sprinkler. He's doing the wheelbarrow, the lawnmower. He's doing the dances.
He was aura farming.
Yeah. So that was one of the words of 2025. Aura.
Yeah. I don't know if I'll hold on to that one.
Yeah. I got to be honest. Me neither. I think it's ephemeral. Like, I think it's here. You might hear vestiges of it in the next little bit.
I just don't get the farming aspect of it.
I think it's like I'm going to post something to boost my aura. Like I'm going to post something and I'm aura farming.
You don't think it's the act that he's doing it in the moment? He was aura farming in the moment?
Oh, see, I think it has duplicitous meanings for sure.
Geez.
Like,
right.
He maybe did not have the intent of aura farming, but ultimately the posting of that video is aura farming.
But that's not what they're saying that it is.
What?
They're not saying that it's the act of posting.
No, but
they're saying it's what he was doing in the moment was aura farming, looking effortlessly cool.
No. Listen, the cultivation
of
an impressive, attractive, or charismatic persona. So that the posting is the cultivating.
See, I don't think it is. I think the cultivating is I've put it all together and now here it is on display.
Correct. Yeah. Exactly. And
but you're saying it's the act of posting that onto the internet that now.
Well,
makes
how
it
else
the
are you putting it on display, my guy? What do you mean?
It's called visual. I saw it in person. It's like a live performance.
Yeah, and how does that grow your aura? 3 people saw that. I posted on the internet. Billions of people saw that. You saw Ryan dancing, and
you're going off the word cultivating, meaning posting on the internet.
I think so. I think it's that act of, and I'm with you. Like the people there, yes, you're building that too. But I'm saying,
like did he post it himself?
I don't think so.
So, like, I don't think. Well, like, were they aura farming on his behalf?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think that like his thing was genuine. Like he's just vibing.
Right.
He's doing the thing.
Right. So that's what I feel like they're saying. Like cultivating an aura. Like I've decided what I'm wearing, the dads I've got on, the whatever I'm doing.
Yeah,
I've cultivated this image. The doodads.
The dude. You didn't say doodads. You just said the dads.
The hip kids just go straight to dads.
Oh yeah. Oh really?
The dudes are.
Who cares about the dudes?
I just do the dads. Man.
Okay,
cut that.
No, I'm leaving it. It's totally, you can't. You can't ask me to cut it. I'm leaving it.
I've developed the image,
right,
and I've created the aura.
Sure,
but now just presenting my aura is the farming. I'm having others.
Yeah. No, I agree. Like
the gaze is what GAZE.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Is that's where I'm. It's like
for sure. Okay,
farming in a video game of like farming any kind of like power farming. Or, you're
100%.
You're doing whatever and you're just gathering. Okay, so
I think I could aura farm in a general locale, like in my the people around me.
Yep.
Or I could aura farm and really aura farm, like I can get like Monsanto level,
right?
Like factory farm.
Sure.
And that factory farm's called Instagram.
Yeah.
But I could aura farm if I go to
I don't
think
think the kids think it's Instagram.
No, for sure. No. But listen, our target audience. Listen,
TikTok.
Our I can't say those words.
Target.
Our target audience. They understand.
Yeah.
But like I can.
They go on that Facebook.
I could aura farm.
They go on AOL. They go in the Yahoo chat room.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like you're using Hotmail, huh?
No.
Okay.
Damn.
I could aura farm if I am at a baseball game. And like I am wearing the vintage jersey.
Yep.
That is aura farming as well. I think.
Got the hat on backwards, slightly tilt.
Oh no, I got a rally cap on because my team sucks.
My Dodger dog.
Oh, Dodger dog.
Doing the whole thing.
Oh yeah.
Aura farming.
Yeah. Speaking of Dodger dogs.
Yep.
What's on your hot dog?
Mustard and relish.
That's it.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
No hot peps. No.
I mean, I can go wherever. I can go wherever you want to go with it.
Okay.
I love a dog.
You're not a traditionalist.
No.
But like if it's
just like the accoutrement is in front of me, it's just mustard and
relish. Wow. Yeah.
I love a kraut. I love a kraut dog.
Yeah. I don't.
I love you can do mustard and sauerkraut.
Nah, see,
that'll crush.
I love kraut, but I don't love kraut on my dog.
Yeah. All day. But like preferably, it's mustard and relish.
Yeah, I'm gonna go mustard, relish, onion, ketchup, which I know is sacrilege in some places, but I love the ketchup on the dog, man.
I mean, it's fair, but I think it's too much.
All right, you ready for the next word?
Yep.
Okay. The next word of 2025. Again, there are 3 top contenders here. Is biohack.
Biohack.
I
can't. I'm assuming that must just be you're hacking your biology.
I'm going to give you the Oxford English Dictionary's definition of biohack.
Yeah, but I think it's relevant for us to say what we know it to be.
Oh yeah,
before we know the actual.
Did we do that with aura farming?
No, we didn't.
I don't think we did. Okay, well, I 100% am going to agree with you. It is hacking your biology.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
I mean, it's just is it using WebMD?
Words,
is it WebMDing?
Oh, I think you're ChatGPTing yourself. Like, hey, I've got this in my left
pinky toe.
Right.
What do you think it is?
Exactly.
What do I need to do to fix it?
ChatGPT. Like if you go to WebMD, it's you are dying right now.
Right. Like what combination of peroxide and beer do I need to apply to get this fixed?
Do I light the needle on fire and then poke at it, or do I let it cool down? I'm very confused.
Yeah, just talk me through it.
Right.
Biohacking.
Correct. Correct.
Okay.
I do want to say like the words so far have been uninspired.
Sure.
Yeah. Aura farming. What is it? You're farming aura? Oh,
wow.
Okay.
Cool.
Biohacking. I assume before I read the definition.
Hacking my bio.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to read you the definition. Okay. Biohack is a verb. So says the word nerds.
Done been biohacked.
To attempt to improve or optimize one's physical or mental performance, health, longevity, or well-being by altering one's diet, exercise routine, or lifestyle, or by using other means such as drugs, supplements, or technological devices.
I'm frustrated by the idea that like we need a new word for this stuff.
Yeah,
like this is stuff we've been doing for years, like
millennia.
Decades, yeah,
I'm gonna say for quite some time.
Yeah, like it's called a diet.
It's called exercise.
Yeah, or it's called like
not
like
smoking
supplements.
anymore. Yeah, what are you doing? I'm quitting smoking.
Or like biohacking,
or I'm gonna take up smoking.
Right. Whatever I'm into.
Yeah, right. Or I guess it's now. It's
I'm gonna try the Atkins diet.
Right.
You're biohacking.
Or I'm gonna use this GLP-1 biohack.
Nah.
I agree with you, and that's why I think it's not the word of the year.
Yeah,
I think
that's why I didn't get it. That's why I didn't get it
because it's just like
it's lesser for it,
right? And I agree. Like, okay, so would a biohack then be like, I'm used to drinking Folgers, but I'm gonna drink Maxwell House?
No, I think it's more I'm gonna try Rise mushroom coffee.
Ooh, I've had it. I'm sorry, Rise. It's not a thing.
I've also tried it.
Yeah.
Didn't really.
No.
Like it's fine. Like I kind of enjoyed taking a scoop of it in just my regular coffee.
Yeah, exactly.
Because like just drinking it by itself, like that's not getting me my coffee fix. No. Sorry.
No, I need
my coffee fix. And the coffee was fine, but I almost kind of feel like
why pay for that?
Yeah, like
everybody.
Are you
there was like
doing anything for me?
There's like a couple of us at my place of occupation that tried it together, and we were all like, feels hollow, feels empty
by itself.
Yeah.
It felt like uninspired
biohack.
Uninspired, like cappuccino.
So then there's a biohack, like, all right, so I'm used to drinking Folgers, but now I'm gonna triple Folgers. I'm gonna put so much Folgers in my coffee maker. I'm gonna biohack the shit out of this.
I think it's more like bullet coffee.
Okay.
I normally drink, or I'm gonna drink like like fat washed, coffee or something.
Sure.
Like it's like. Yeah, no, I've read that like it gives you this kind of like, it's going to increase this kind of thing and it's going to give you these added benefits and stuff. And it's like you're trying to biohack.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's always been kind of the thing.
Well, I think
you need to watch your cholesterol.
Sure.
You need to watch
that's a biohack.
Yeah, like that's just,
Okay, what they say here is that it is really applying to a solution or a workaround to a problem rather than like addressing the problem. It's like a workaround to it, or maybe like an unorthodox strategy or expedient solution to adapt. So like optimization.
It sounds like those.
I don't want to be healthy, but I want to like have the perception of health.
Yeah, like I see a bunch of the hangover things. If you take this before you drink, you won't have the hangover afterwards.
Right.
I see a lot of those kinds of things, and I do think like the mushroom coffees, and stuff like that, kind of fall into this category.
Or like that dude. You've seen that guy Brian Johnson, the guy who's like in his 40s, but like he's biohacked his way into like having the I guess like the DNA markers of like a 20-year-old. Have you seen this? Yeah, there's a documentary on YouTube. No, I think it's on Netflix. Documentary on Netflix, and it's bizarre because like you're a multimillionaire that you just can just afford to do this.
You're getting that infant blood.
Oh, for sure. Like, and it's pushing that kind of thing. Like he's red masking. He's got the red light stuff. He's got like some crazy diet.
Right.
That's biohack.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, it's
not into it. It doesn't deserve to be the word of the year.
Yeah, because to me, it's just like I am adapting my routine, maybe.
Yeah.
And so like I'm
living purely on Mountain Dew Baja Blasts.
The midnight Baja Blast specifically,
and it's gonna change things for me.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have some problems. All right, you ready?
Hack in that bio.
All right, Kyle, the Oxford Word of the Year for 2025. Again, this is Oxford specifically because it is the Superior Dictionary.
Right.
Is rage bait.
Rage bait.
Rage bait. Again, a portmanteau of rage and bait.
Right.
Very inspiring.
See what you did there. Wow.
Yeah.
Listen, put those two things together.
Popular culture, man, it is nothing but inspiring.
Yeah. I didn't want to go with 6-7.
All right, so stop.
Rage bait.
That is my, when I hear that is my gut reaction is to vomit. All right, rage bait, what is it?
It's where you're baiting a hook aggressively. Rage bait.
Careful with your fingers.
Yeah. Get the worm on the hook. Done. Let's go fishing.
Poor worm. It's in like 14 pieces. The fish are like, what is that?
Yeah,
I'm out.
I ain't eating that, man. There's something wrong with that.
I don't like hamburger. I'm out. Gross. All right.
I don't like hamburger.
Rage
raw
bait.
Hamburger.
Rage bait is a noun.
Well, I will say,
okay, yeah.
based off the other two words,
Sure.
like everybody knows what rage bait is.
Yeah?
Don't we? It's pretty basic kind of a concept.
What is it?
My assumption is that it's internet based.
Yeah.
You know, you're scrolling through the internet, and your algorithm is queuing up these things to intentionally enrage you, or somebody's just doing something stupid with the sole intent of creating rage.
Well, and I think the noun version of that is that thing is like that's what it does, right? So like not that I've created this, but I've created rage bait, right?
Right.
Like it's not the act of doing it. It is like this thing. That's what it is. It would be like, you know, someone intentionally putting something on the internet just for anger.
Right.
Just to spark comments, just to get clicks, that kind of thing. Like this is not true. And people are going to call you on. It's like, you know, when you're scrolling through Facebook and you see things that are like, that is intentionally, it's very clear that is intentionally spelled wrong.
Right.
Or like that is very clear that like you're saying that Pepsi is blah, 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 and it's a picture of Coke.
Right.
Or something like that.
Yeah.
Like it is clear that is done on purpose.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So here's the definition. Word nerds say this. Rage bait, noun. Online content deliberately designed to elicit anger or outrage by being frustrating, provocative, or offensive, typically posted in order to increase traffic to or engagement with a particular web page or social media account.
Yeah.
It is the internet's most effective hook.
Right.
Rage bait.
Hook.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah, exactly.
See what you did there.
Yep.
It sucks. Hate that shit.
Me too. And I think it's deserving of the word of the year. Because it's so prevalent. Like it's so prevalent that you don't even need a word to describe what that thing is. It's just like bullshit on the internet.
Right.
And we just like happen to now call it rage bait. But like I don't think you really need the word to do that.
Agreed.
Okay, so it seems that rage bait kind of emerged in mid-2024, but it really came to prominence in 2025.
One of those lovely things that the internet has provided for us.
Well, I think the prevalence, especially here in America anyway, regarding politics, like that's where you really see the rage bait.
Yeah, and it's one of those unfortunate things of, you know, when you come across it and you don't want to have to be angered by it,
right?
But you just can't help it.
Well, okay, so the president of Oxford Languages, which is who runs the Oxford English Dictionary. I love his quote, so I do want to read it to you because it speaks to what you were just talking about, right? And I think that it also speaks to the fact that like we recognize that this thing exists, and that's the positive. Like it exists, which is a negative, but our recognition, that's the positive. We've given language to a thing that we hate, and so like that gives us the ability to
address it.
Yeah. So here's what he says. The fact that the word rage bait exists and has seen such a dramatic surge in usage means we're increasingly aware of the manipulation tactics we can be drawn into online. Before, the internet was focused on grabbing our attention by sparking curiosity for engaging clicks, but now we've seen a dramatic shift to it hijacking and influencing our emotions and how we respond to it. It feels like the natural progression in an ongoing conversation about what it means to be human in a tech-driven world and the extremes of online culture.
Yeah.
So like just the awareness of it and the fact that we have a language to engage with it, I think is the most meaningful part of that.
Yeah, agreed.
So there are your top 3 Word Nerd Oxford English Dictionary words of the year. And rage bait won.
I agree out of those 3 words.
The rage bait's the winner? Yeah. Kyle, can I ask you another question?
Yeah.
You want to drink another whiskey with me?
Yeah.
We've got...
God damn, I've been waiting.
Our second of 2 samples, which is a bit of a tragedy because we only have 2. We have 1 left.
I know.
This is also from Hannah Whiskey Merchants, our friends Lady of the Glen. That is their bottling line, Hannah Whiskey Merchants, and sent to us by our friend Howard at Sax Dynamics. And this is distilled at the Blair Athol Distillery.
Ooh.
This cask type is a refill wine barrique. Barrique is a size of barrel, right?
Right.
This is cask 310876 for those of you keeping track. This is 10 years old.
Okay.
And the strength of this one, Kyle, is 57.7 ABV.
57.7.
See, you were listening that time.
Yep.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Do some math for me.
57.7. 115.4.
Amazing.
What was it? What was the distillery?
Blair Athol. This is owned by Blair Athol is owned by Johnny Walker. I can't remember who owns Johnny Walker off the top of my head, but it is part of that like larger conglomerate. Are you checking that for me?
Yeah. Owned by Diageo.
Oh, yeah. Idiot.
The biggest of conglomerates.
I was going to say, he's so dumb.
Diageo.
So Blair Athol is actually a bottle that I purchased in Scotland and drank that whole bottle there.
Oh,
if I remember right. Like,
good on you.
Well, I bought like a 350 or 375 or whatever, like the medium bottle. Maybe it's 300. I think it's a 300 because they're 700 ml bottles. Something like that. I don't remember. Maybe it's 350. Yeah, I think it's 350. Yeah, I don't know anything about it. So I bought one of those there, and like that, I had that bottle, bought it in Edinburgh, and then drank it actually outside of Nairn, which is why I guess I didn't go to Royal Proclamation.
You already had a pour.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's funny that these two whiskeys kind of have a story that speaks to you.
Yeah, it does. Oh.
According to Googs, this is one of Scotland's oldest working distilleries.
Yeah, a wine barrique holds 59 gallons of wine. We're not told what wine, though, so...
Just wine. It's just grape juice, you know what I'm saying?
What you got on the nose?
Proof.
Slight chunky marker.
Yeah, there's some expo-y.
There's a pepper, though. I'm getting like fresh, cracked black pepper, which is interesting to me on a Scotch.
Yeah, I get a little funky.
Funky.
A little funky thing.
I agree.
Like,
in a good way.
I do get like a winey nature. You know, maybe like some white grape.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like young grape.
But there's a little funk.
But yeah, a little toe jam.
I was gonna say
some Earl.
I was gonna say like slight musky notes, maybe.
Toe jam and Earl, man. Throwback.
Toe jam and Earl.
Video game. Like a worm.
Like Earthworm Jim?
Oh. Yeah.
Okay. You let it sit just for a second and it kind of like releases. And that I'm sorry.
Woo. Released.
That wine note definitely becomes prominent.
Yeah. I've got to think this like funky thing is due to
glass cleanliness.
I was going to say like their grain.
Yeah, I think so.
Like whatever the mash bill is.
Yeah. I mean, it's a single malt.
Okay, so not mash bill, but just like whatever like, you know, wherever they're getting their malt.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with you. Like,
I got to think it's like Terre Noir.
So close. I think it's that, and I also think it's some of the fermentation, like because each distillery has like distinct fermentation aspects, and I gotta be honest, like I don't remember Blair Athol that much that I can say like, yeah, that's it.
That's the note.
But maybe it's that. All right, you ready?
Yep.
Oh, there's the wine note. Whoa, that is chewy.
Yeah,
that is like
it's viscousy.
Yeah,
and
wow,
it's gotta be white wine.
It's claggy AF.
Yeah, it is claggy.
Man.
But everything to me there is screaming like either Chardonnay or Pinot Grigio.
I don't know my wine enough to be like, that's what it is. I will say this. It does not feel
red.
Am I going to say it's a white wine? No. But it does not feel like a red wine.
So maybe a rosé.
What's that?
Pink.
Okay.
Pinky wine?
Yeah, it's really chewy. It's so viscous. And that funky note is gone.
I still get it on the nose.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's almost like...
Well, I mean, it's not on the palate.
Like cooked pasta.
Like the pasta water?
Yeah. Like that's like the funky thing.
Yeah. Wow. That is...
Isn't that wild?
That is wild.
It's adjacent to like nutty.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's like pasta water.
See, yeah, I still get it on the nose. I do not get it on the palate. On the palate, it's just bright and sweet. And it's also like, it's bright on the front end of the palate. And then there's this like unctuous, rich note that just is phenomenal.
Yeah. Buttery.
Yeah. And not your like Land O'Lakes either.
No.
Not your Walmart public butter.
No, we're talking about that Kerrygold.
Yeah. Or whatever the Scottish equivalent of Kerrygold is.
Yeah.
Which is probably Kerrygold.
Yeah. Scotty Gold. Rich.
And like the depth of the flavor here is incredible.
Yeah. I don't get the same funky note that's on the nose, but there is like a funkiness to this malt. It's like, it's not just...
It's unique.
Yeah. It is very unique.
Yeah.
More like earthy, maybe?
I think earthy's right. Maybe slightly... No, I'm gonna go earth. Earthy's good. Because I was going to say maybe...
Earthy's wise.
That is a Twister reference.
Like a rabbit.
Yeah, correct. I'm gonna say, yeah, I like that. I like earthy because like it feels like cloddy, like tilled earth.
Yeah. But it's got the roots
exactly.
and the grass and everything all
in
churned
like
up in it.
The best way.
Yeah.
I just can't get over like how much it's everywhere. Like, you know, you've got like, okay, this depth over here, and oh, what is that note? Oh, you do have some like tilled earth and maybe a little slight grassy, and then like, oh, but over here it's like really bright and fruity, and then over here like, oh, there's some black pepper. Like that is fantastic.
It's big to mention here. I've seen it a couple times that they really want you to know that their water source is the Alt Durburn.
Totally.
But I'm assuming that must have a very unique,
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
You know, Terre Noir to the flavor of the whiskey.
I think so. I mean, and there's a
I know
case.
It's terroir.
I know you know it's terroir.
But I really like that it's Terre Noir.
I know.
Dark Earth.
Well, you know the amount of emails that we get every time you say that. It's mainly from Debbie. It's always
Dark
Debbie.
Earth. It's that Dark Earth.
Yeah, no,
Terre Noir.
I know what you're saying, and I understand it. I don't know if I agree, but I understand.
But I'm here to support you for it.
Listen, as my friend, I'm supporting you. Okay, I'm gonna do something that we shouldn't. I'm gonna ask you to do this with me.
Okay.
You don't have to hold my hand, but I'm okay with it.
If I can hold anything else, just let me know.
I say we put them together.
Well, we're gonna tip.
No.
In the same glass?
No.
Oh, okay.
You just went places that I wasn't thinking of. No. I meant like we pair them together. Like we pit them against one another.
I've got so little of both left. I'm looking at your glass and I'm very jealous.
I told you to say so.
I know. I just couldn't help myself. These are both really great.
Listen, I can resist anything but temptation.
These are both. I'm going to go like above 8 out of 10 on both.
Oh, agree completely. And like I said, like this is not something we should do. And I am sorry, Gregor.
The Blair Witch Project.
Sure.
Nougat.
Totally nougat.
Wild, right?
Oh, whoa. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Royal Bracla. Just go back to it's bright and fresh.
Yeah, it's more citrusy.
Yeah. Like jasmine.
Grapefruity.
Grapefruit's not bad, yeah. Like white jasmine, kind of like that flower that you get, like, I'm not going to say like totally jasmine, but that same sweetness that you get out with jasmine flower.
Yeah, it's like nosing like a Schafferhofer to me right now.
Oh, yeah.
Like almost like a grapefruit soda.
I'm gonna go to the Royal Bracla first, and I'm gonna hit up the Blair Athol, and we're throwing down.
We're making a call.
Yeah.
Over
one of the
over
other,
preference.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I done had both.
Did you finish them?
Yeah, I did. Okay.
Yep.
You ready?
Yep.
We have none left. We have none left in the glass. We have none left in our little tasters that we were sent.
Travesty.
I agreed completely on both. But a magic Scottish unicorn has appeared before us. It's the national animal. It's of Scotland. And he says, Kyle, Nick, you get one more pour.
Uncork the horn.
Out of the horn of the unicorn flows the whiskey.
Yeah.
Our magical unicorn says you get one more pour of the Blair Athol or the Royal Bracla.
Yep.
On 3, we're going to tell our unicorn what we're going to get. You ready?
Yeah.
1.
Yep.
2.
Yeah.
3. Blair Athol. Yeah.
That's some interesting shit.
It's so interesting to me.
I don't know that it's the better.
No, I don't think so either.
But it's so interesting.
I honestly, I think that the Royal Bracla might be the better pour, but the Blair Athol is the more interesting pour.
And they're both delicious.
Oh, yeah.
Again,
for sure.
But there is some interesting stuff happening in that Blair Athol.
Yeah. And to me, it's the difference of the nose and the palate.
It is that. It's all generated from that.
Yeah.
But even just on the palate, there's like some savory. There's some stuff happening there that's like.
I want to say that like I recognize that when we sing those notes that there are off flavors in whiskey that are associated with that, and I don't think it's that.
No,
you know what I mean?
Like it's not in a like all your general Scotch enjoyment notes are obviously still present there.
For sure.
But it's just like these have like these kind of like edges on it that are just for me.
That's the only way I can describe it.
Incredible.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, it might just be because we're pairing it with these two
for sure.
that it's making that even appear
more prominent.
Yeah, which is just another like just mind blowing kind of a thing of like like you might not even get that if you're just sipping it by itself, or if we had that one first.
Exactly.
It's one of those kind
of, and that's a good recognition too of like that's what whiskey does. Is it like it changes based on the things that you've had just prior.
Yep.
Well, on that note, you got anything else?
Good stuff. Good luck editing this one down.
Oh, it will be fine.
Yep.
It might be 3 hours.
Yeah.
But it'll be okay.
Yeah. I feel like this one went way longer than...
Oh, my intention was quick, but it did not happen that way. Like, it for sure did not happen that way. It's okay.
It's already 8 o'clock. Yeah. So we go.
Yeah. We'd love to know, what do you think about all of the Lady of the Glen line and everything that Gregor and his team are doing at Hannah Whiskey Merchants?
Yeah, absolutely. What have you had? What are you trying? Yeah. What are you sipping on right now?
And what should we ask Gregor to send us more of?
Yeah, because we will get some of those Blair Witch. Get some more of that Blair Athol.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
For sure. We'd also love to know, what is your word of the year for 2025?
Yeah.
Because, like, is it rage bait, or do you got something that's a little more personal that is to you? Like, this is the word for me.
Yeah.
Well, you can get in touch with us through email. It's drepandstone@gmail.com. You can also get in touch with us through social media.
It's always one word, Drep and Stone. DREP and Stone. Find it, like it, do it.
You can also support the podcast by rating Drep and Stone wherever it is. You get great podcasts like this one. You can support the podcast through our Patreon page. That's patreon.com/drepandstone. And finally, Kyle.
Hey, Nick.
You can support the podcast by telling someone about Drep and Stone.
Easy peasy.
Multitude of
lemon squeezy.
Sure. Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
May your glass overflow.
And your ass never show. Lady of the cheers, buddy.
Cheers.